Hello, friends. All right, so I'm gonna wait for just a few minutes and then wait for everyone to get here and we'll get started. So today we're gonna be doing a really fun tutorial, something I don't normally do. Well, I always do fun tutorials, but all right, let me go ahead and pin my shopping link. So this is where you can find all the makeup, the tools, everything I'm gonna be sharing about will all be right there. So we are gonna be doing a really fun eye look. I have been getting a request to do a green eyeshadow look forever, I feel like, and that's not really my jam. So I've been kind of putting it off a little bit, but today we're gonna do it. I figured what better day than St. Patrick's Day, right? So we're gonna be doing the Addiction Palette 8, and we're gonna be using the really fun green that comes in that palette. So we're gonna use that. We're gonna do a very subtle lip and then flawless coverage, of course. So we'll go ahead and get started here in a second, but I did want to mention what we're going to be doing. I wrote in the description who is going to win the pot of gold. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do another fun giveaway, and all you have to do is, it's going to take place on both Facebook and Instagram. All you have to do is head to my Instagram, which my name there is Rhea Hope. Watch all of the Instagram stories by clicking through, and then in the on the recent post, watch the reel, like, and comment XO. That way I know you've entered, and I will be selecting one person, and I do have to announce the winner from our last giveaway. So congratulations, Karen. I've already messaged you over on Instagram. I hope that you messaged me back. And I will be giving you your free foundation. So what I will be giving away for today's really fun giveaways, I'm going to be gifting one of you guys, like I said, the pot of gold is going to be the brightening face mask for free on me to you. So all you have to do is head over to my Instagram, watch the Instagram stories, comment XO, and watch the most recent reel. So I hope you guys enter that, and I will be announcing the winner on my next live. So again, congratulations, Karen, for your free foundation for entering last time. And we'll go ahead and get started. So for my messages, I fully caught up last night. If you messaged me today, I haven't gotten back to you. And if I still haven't gotten back to you, make sure to message me again today, so that way it goes to the top of my inbox. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go in first with our stick foundation. So this is one of my favorite coverages because it's fast, it's easy, it's flawless, and it's super hydrating and full coverage. Also, it doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin, which I really, really love. There's nothing I hate more than that like mask feeling, and this one doesn't give that. So we're gonna go ahead and mark up your face and then go in with the blending bud, and then just blend this out. Now the blending bud is going to be my favorite way to apply the stick foundation because it's going to compress the makeup down into place rather than kind of buffing it on. You can also apply the stick foundation with the kabuki brush, and this is going to be really helpful. And I will message you today, so I'll see what's going on. But if you messaged me yesterday, I would have gotten back to you. So I'll see if there's like a glitch or something that's happening. All right, so gonna go ahead and blend this all out. And like I said, you can also apply it with the kabuki brush, which is also on sale in the March special. If you haven't seen what the March special is yet, it's any foundation, any primer, any foundation brush, the setting product, and the new pressed powder, all for $154 in the upgraded. There's also a $99 one as well. And it's so dang good because it's a 30% savings, which is my personal discount for working for the company. So you're going to get my discount on it if you buy the products through the March special. So there you have it, the full, like, one layer full coverage. Oh no, Laura, you got to get an Instagram, girlfriend. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more. So yeah, the giveaway, if you missed it, is super, super easy. All you have to do is head to my Instagram, Rhea Hope, watch the Instagram stories, and comment XO on my most recent reel. So you'll watch it and then comment XO. And my Instagram name there is Rhea Hope. So make sure that you watch me there. We're going to be doing real fun things on Instagram stories today also. All right, so I'm using this second layer to apply all over, and this is just gonna bump up the coverage. But what I really like about this stick foundation is you can add more without feeling overdone or feeling or looking like cakey or like you're wearing a ton of foundation. It's also super, super blendable. And again, we're blending it out using the blending bud from Unique, and it's damp, so I wring it underneath the water and then squeeze it till no water fell from it. My rings are all from Lavender Blue, which I'll give you guys the link in the comments, and my code with her is Rhea20. And then my beads are from Bombshell Beads. My code with her is Rhea25. And my necklaces, I believe, are from Express. So if you want any of those links, just comment in the comments, say rings, or say beads, or say necklace, and I'll give you the link. Okay, so that was the full foundation. Like I said, super easy, super blendable, super full coverage. And I love also that it's very hydrating. So if you have more dry skin or more combination skin, this is really, really great. It's also perfect for oily skin. If you're like me and you have oily skin, you're just gonna wanna make sure to set it. So now we're gonna go in with the Liquid Touch foundation in the shade Organza. And this is hands down one of my absolute favorite concealers. Not just because it has really great coverage, which it does, but my favorite thing about it is it has a caffeine infused in it. Good morning. And that caffeine is going to give you like an instant little facelift wherever you use it, or like a little eye lift, because that caffeine is going to just be infused into your skin, just like when you drink caffeine out of coffee or soda or whatever, it kind of wakes you up. The same thing goes for your concealer. This is really going to wake up your skin. It's going to tighten and tone it. So if you struggle with puffy under eyes, it's going to be incredible. It's also very, very brightening, and it doesn't have a ton of minerals and oils in it, so it's not going to cause that really like crepey, creasy look on your under eye. So love using this for my under eye, for brightening, tightening, just looking overall more youthful. Yes, you'd be the same shade in the stick, the liquid, and the spray. They're all the same. And then for the pressed powder, you're typically going to be like one above or below what you're using, but just message me a selfie facing window. If you need to be color matched, or if you need help picking out your products, just comment color match in the comments and I'll private message you. No plans today. Nope, not really. I got my eyebrows waxed today. That was about it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and spritz our blending bud now with the setting spray, and I'm going to go in with the Touch Behold translucent setting powder. So the powder is obviously translucent. There's no color to it, but I popped the cap off mine so I could use it in what's called a baking technique. So what that means is I'm essentially just using a lot of the product all over my skin, wherever I either have large pores, blemishes, a lot of creasing, fine lines forming. This is going to stop those in their tracks, also minimize the appearance of those blemishes and large pores. So this is going to be really, really important if you struggle with your makeup just looking soft and flawless throughout the day. It's also a really great product if you have to wear a mask. It kind of prevents a lot of that transfer. Went and followed your Instagram. Yay, you're the best. Thank you, Whitney. And make sure you comment XO and that you watch the reel, so you'll be entered, and I'll be announcing the winner tomorrow, and that winner again wins the pot of gold, which is the brightening face mask. I'm sorry, Leah, that's so annoying. I wish there was something I could do about that, but yeah, just block them. All right, so now that we have all over the foundation, concealer, and we used our setting powder. So if you have more dry skin, you can either use either or setting powder. If you have dry skin, you'll love the Prime to Set powder. This has a blurring technology in it. Also has a water releasing technology in it that is going to add hydration to your foundation. Wherever you use it, blurs your pores, and also will be a great setting product. And then there's the Touch Behold setting powder, which is good for more oily skin. It's like your more traditional setting powder. And then you can or use your pressed powder to set your foundation. So I'm going to do both methods because one, I love full coverage, and two, I have more oily skin, so I can get away with it. So I'm going to use it on a big giant kabuki brush to limit the amount that goes on. So using it with a big giant brush like this is going to be really, really helpful for you because like I said, it's going to limit the amount that goes on there, and it just applies it so dang flawlessly. What's really, 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 really cool about our new pressed powder is that it has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. So it's super hydrating, unlike a lot of pressed powders. So I see some of you guys commenting XO. So to enter the giveaway, you'll have to do that over on Instagram. So you head to my Instagram, Rhea Hope. You'll watch all of the Instagram stories. Go to my most recent reel, which is the most recent post. Watch it and then comment XO over on Instagram. So that way I know that you're entered. And then I'll be announcing the winner on my next live, which I think will be tomorrow. If you could only use one concealing product, what would you choose? Definitely the Skin Solution Concealer. It's so full coverage and it's so beautiful and soft. All right, so this right here, yes, this is all unique products. All of them are available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And everything, you guys, has a love it guarantee. So if you're not thrilled or impressed or love it, return it for your money back, no problem. So I just used the brand new pressed powder in the shade Taffeta all over. And this, you guys, is going to be your favorite coverage. It's so dang soft. It's so full coverage. It has that shea butter and vitamin E. Also has a UV protectant in it and anti-aging properties. So it's literally helping you age backwards while you wear it. Yes, please. I'll take some of that. I'll take all of that. So love, love, love it. Awesome, Samantha. Great job. Okay, so now for our pressed powder for contour, we're going to do the pressed powder in the shade Chenille. So same product I just used, but in a darker color, which again, my favorite is Chenille. And then you're going to take this right here. This is called the Tapered Blusher Brush. You're going to start at the top of the ear, work to the corner of the mouth, and just dust this on super lightly. Once you dust it on, then you're going to swirl over this area, and this is going to blend it out, just like that. Now, after you've done that, now you're going to go around the jawline, just like this. And top of the forehead, I'll kind of mark my areas and then swirl. And this will blend that out over on the forehead, giving you so much warmth. And then for your nose, very complicated step, so make sure you pay attention. Just kidding. Squeeze your brush and run it down the sides of the nose. You could do the bottom of the nose, you could do under the bottom of the lip. Wherever you put a contour is going to recede. Wherever you put something really brightening or nothing at all will pop forward. So we're kind of playing around with the lighting. And this is really going to add that warmth to your skin. It's going to take away that like blahness and just add an overall just gorgeous shape to your skin and a lot of warmth. So again, on this side, follow the top of the ear to the corner of the mouth. And you want to stop like 2 finger lengths away from the mouth and then swirl. Now, if you're having a hard time with contouring, I recommend enough that you use this brush. This is called, again, the Tapered Blusher Brush. You can also like contour your collarbones. So good. Yes, Chenille is like a really nice warmth color. There's no real harsh undertones in it, which makes it to be like the perfect contour color. And the reason I use a pressed powder to contour, it is just so easy to blend. And unlike a lot of a lot of contour powders or bronzers, I feel like they're so highly concentrated that you have to blend so much more as opposed to using a pressed powder that's made to be softer and more blendable. Okay, so now for blush. We're going to use this color right here, which is shade Surreal. When I first saw this color, I was like, I'm not wearing purple blush. But I grabbed it, tried it, and I was so incredibly pleasantly surprised. Does that look purple? That is the most natural, gorgeous blush ever. It's the shade Surreal, and it gives you this really gorgeous sheen, and I'm applying it with this setting powder brush, which is also available on my website. And we're going to pop this right above the contour line, right on that cheekbone. So right where you smile on this apple, put your finger there, drop your smile, right on the other side of that finger, that's where you're going to apply your blush. Just like that. Isn't that stunning, you guys? Hello, cheekbones. So again, that was the shade shade Surreal for our contour. Christine Dupiani was more of a trying to describe it. It's so hard. It was like a different type of warmth. Chenille's very much more natural. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and use the Touch Mode Luminizer. And we're going to pop this on the highest parts of the cheekbone, bridge and tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and this is really going to give you a little bit of a zhuzh to your skin. So if you ever feel like your makeup looks dull or boring, or you just want something to like change it up without having to change it up, that is a really great product to implement that will give you that really nice, kind of something special to your skin, that really pretty glow. Really great product for a cheap price. And again, You're going to want to make sure that you shop on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Make sure you either see my name, my photo, or when they ask who to attach the order to, you type in Rhea Coleman. That's my real name. Rhea Hope Coleman is my whole name. A lot of people are like, is Rhea Hope your name? Yeah, it is. But my last name is Coleman, so make sure you type in Rhea Coleman, like the camping gear. So all of the older colors like Dupioni, Sable, all of those were like a different type of warmth. So I highly, like beyond doubt, recommend the shade Chenille. It's been my go-to, my favorite for the last 5 years for contouring. Press powder shades again and one later. And Lori, message me and I can give you a full recommendation. And if you already have your full recommendation, you just need your pressed powder color. You'll be the same color that you were in the old pressed powders. And if you still have questions, still feel free to message me. I'm so happy to help you guys. All right, so now for brows, I'm going to do the brow pencil in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to dust this throughout my brow, giving it some shape. And then start from the corner of the eye and go straight up. And then same thing, top of the corner to the arch, just like that. And then cap it off. You essentially want to like outline. It's a romper, yes, and it's from Pink Lily. You could use the code RHEA20 to save on it too. All right, and then just color through. But if you've been looking for one product to do your eyebrows, it's just as easy. Just so tired of doing your eyebrows and looking like caterpillars or like you're just wasting your time. Cannot recommend enough this brow pencil in the shade Medium. It just makes it so dang easy. So gorgeous. I love that it makes it just so quick. For mature face, Debbie, honestly, you can use everything I'm using because I actually did a makeup tutorial on my mom the other day. She's 58, and I used all the same products and steps. I just kind of tweaked the shades a little bit, and just like I used the other setting powder on her because she has more dry skin. But you can also make sure to comment color match in the comments for a full personalized recommendation. And then also make sure that you're checking your requested folder here on Facebook, just in case if you're not seeing my message. Which is another way to message me, I did want to mention this. If you tap on my face, a description window will pop down and you can click on my name, Rhea Hope. It'll take you to my Facebook page and then you can message me that way as well. So if you don't want to wait for my response, you can always message me. So you could do either or, it's totally fine. And then like I said, we're doing that really fun giveaway, the pot of gold giveaway. And all you have to do is head to my Instagram, which is Rhea Hope, and go and watch all of my stories, which is clicking on the profile picture, watch all the stories, and I'll see your little photo there, so I'll know if you did. And then if you go to the reel, the most recent post, watch that and then comment XO, and so I know you entered over on my Instagram, which again is Rhea Hope. I know, brow pencil is so easy. Do you have recommendation brows if you have like 3 hairs? So I highly recommend the Esteem Lash Serum. It's what I use on my eyelashes every night, but I also take it through my eyebrow. Honestly, Coco, it doesn't need to be like a decent, great photo. All it has to be is standing in front of a window. You could be wearing makeup or not. It has to be during the day. That will be kind of my only stipulation. But just be facing a window and I can give you a full recommendation. Okay, so now for this eye look. You guys ready for this? Ready for this? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we are going to be using, drum roll please, Addiction Palette 8. We're going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day look, and we're going to be using green. Who out there will ask for this green eye look? I feel like there's been a select few that have. I hope you're happy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use the Fluffy Crease Brush first. This is my go-to, my ride or die. And we're going to go with this color Upbeat. So we're starting with Upbeat for a couple reasons. 1, because it's pretty. Okay, but seriously, 2, because if you're going in with a really intense color, like a purple, a green, even a red, something really dark or really bright, you want to ease that color in. You want to have almost like a sunsetty, glowy look underneath it, so you don't look like you got like knocked in the eye. You know what I mean? You know when you try to do a smoky eye and you're like, oh gosh, I didn't blend it well enough. This is kind of helping to work backwards. So we're going in with Upbeat, again, from Addiction Palette 8, which is available on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. This is absolutely one of my favorite palettes, hands down, because it just has every color you would possibly need for fun eye looks, everyday eye looks, smoky eyes, you name it, you can achieve it with this palette. Another thing that I highly recommend is to get this one right here. The fluffy crease brush is going to be very important to get, because this is like, I used to say, I didn't realize blending eyeshadow was so easy till I got this brush. It does all the work for you. All right, applied in the crease. And then now we're going to go in with the shade Profound, which is a red. And I know you're probably thinking, I thought we were doing green. And I go back to what I had said. You want to make sure that you kind of blend this out before you apply all this color. So we're going to go in with this color. And I kind of mixed it a little bit with Revive. So we kind of mix these two together. Fluffy crease brush again. And now I'm not going to go as high as I did the yellow. I'm going to stick more to the crease and this outside corner, just like this. And then I always think my little saying, which is rainbow, rainbow, zigzag. When you think that little saying, it's going to really help you to remember to move, and make sure to also hold your brush towards the back. That will really, really help to make it a lot softer on your eyes. And then if you have more smaller eyes, hooded eyes, or you find that when you put eyeshadow on, you have your eyes open, you can't see what's happening, apply with your eyes open will really, really help. No, the eyeliner does not smear or smudge. It's incredible. It's only 15 bucks. It's called the Precision Eyeliner. So if you go to my Instagram, Rhea Hope, you'll click on my profile picture, which is like my picture in the top left-hand corner, and the stories will automatically play. So make sure you are watching my stories. I do so much fun stuff there. And then you just, anytime you want to see what I'm up to, just go to Rhea Hope on Instagram and do that. Just click on the profile picture, and I do stories every day. Probably the one thing I'm like most consistent about. All right, so now I'm going to take a clean brush. Where does the crease brush come in again? So I like the crease brush for the inner eye. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead. So now we have our base, okay? Now it almost looks like sunsetty. Now we're going to go in with our fluffy crease brush again, but another one. I have two. Actually, I have three. And I'm going to go in with the color Amazing. All right, so I'm going to go in with this. We're going to tap that all up in there, swirl on the cap. We're going to tap off because I've never used this color before. So here we go. And I'm going to close my eye, hope for the best, and tap this on all over. So when you're using a new color like I am today, always start with a little bit, because if you go in without swirling, without tapping, then you may end up being here for the rest of the evening blending it. So I always prefer to use the fluffy crease brush for this first step, so it applies it really, really softly and beautifully. So we're going to tap this on all over until I get kind of like a good grasp on the color, like how dark it looks, how hard I push, etc. And we're going to tap this up higher onto the crease. Okay, so now that we have that on, now we're going to go up a notch. I'm going to spritz this brush right here, deluxe brush, and we're going to take, again, the shade Amazing. Now this is when it gets real serious. Take that on there, and I'm going to very, very light-handedly start to pack this on. Turn into a leprechaun. Okay, so, and if you haven't done so yet, if you could click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner, that always helps me out so, so much. So thank you in advance for doing so. And then you can also turn on the live notifications up in your right-hand corner. By clicking those three dots, you can turn on live notifications so you don't miss out on any future lives. All right, so now that we've packed that color on, now I'm going to go back in with the fluffy crease brush. I'm not going to take anything on it that wasn't already on it. And light-handedly, we're going to begin to blend this out into the crease. Now I'm like barely touching my eye. And I'm going from corner to corner. If you're stopping right here, you're going to have a lot of disconnect on your eyeshadow. So don't be afraid like, oh gosh, I don't want all this crud here. Keep going, but light-handedly. All right, so now that we have that color, pretty much nailed that. Not to toot my own horn. Now I'm going to take the other color that we used, Upbeat and Revived. We're going to mix those two. Swirl, tap. And now I'm going to graze this above that line. Just like that. Now, the amazing blending brush to save the day. We're going to blend this all out. And I'll kind of hop between brushes. I like using each brush for a different color, so you can like really have a lot of control over that. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this brush around, use the angled side, and I'm going to take the shade Profound first, which was that red, and drag this along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take the green, amazing, and start a little bit further back and graze along the lower lash line. All right, now we're going to take the blending bud and bounce this off underneath, and this will clean up any eyeshadow that may have fallen. All right, now last step is I'm going to take the crease brush. I'm not a green person, but this looks, thank you. And now we're going to take the shade Jovial, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's like a really pretty metallic-y gold, goldish green. And I'm going to pop this on the inner corner. All right, voila. Now let's do the other side. Forget where I left off. Okay, we've done the red and the orange. Now we're going to take the, now since we're starting over, I'm going to wipe off a lot of this so we don't, again, go in super, super hardcore. And then we're going to take Amazing, tap, 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 swirl, 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 tap, 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 and then put this all on. So you see what I mean with doing the orange and the red underneath? It's really going to help to break up a lot of that darkness and a lot of the green. So it's going to make it look a little bit softer and a little bit more natural. So if you're afraid of looking punched, that's the trick. So I actually got a lot of questions. I did have smoky eye pretty much all at convention. And I even had a bunch of unique girls coming up and be like, how did you do your smoky eye without looking like you got knocked in the eye? Those colors, those really pretty oranges and red colors underneath a smoky eye are going to be the trick. All right, so tap, tap, tap all over and really kind of pull your eye back so you get like a really, like the stiff eye, the skin on there. Okay, now we're going to go back in with this color right here. I'm going to spritz it with my setting spray. And this just makes the color a little bit more pigmented. And then I always start like down on the bottom, closer to the lash line, and then work my way up, making small gestures, small movements, and pack this color on. Okay, now that we have that color, now I'm going to go back in with the fluffy crease brush and super duper light-handedly blend. And then go in again with the orange red, blend, and then we're going to hop back and forth like we did. And again, I'm using the Addiction Palette 8 for this. Okay. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to take Jovial on the crease brush, tap, tap, tap on the inner corner. And then liner side. And I'm going to go underneath with Profound, which is that brick red, and drag along the lower lash line. And all the brushes and everything I'm using is all going to be available on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And then if you are ordering the March bundle, might as well grab yourself a palette because you're already getting the free shipping and saving the 30%. So it's honestly the perfect time to splurge. All right, so now that our eyes are done, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with an empty brush, and and then blending bud. And the blending bud is going to pick up, like I said before, anything that may have gotten away from us and just kind of clean up this outside corner. And then blending brush, blend, blend, blend. Just like that. All right, green lovers. There we are. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of fun. All right, so we're going to set our makeup and then do lips and lashes to really make the green look better. Not better, but like complete. Okay, so setting spray is on, and I always do setting spray before I do my lashes. That way my lashes aren't more wet and can cause transferring. Oh my gosh, Jillian, you need to buy some of this product. You're going to be blown away, especially if you've been using cheaper quality stuff. You're going to be really, really impressed. You can totally use eye primer underneath, especially to get like a really intense look. It'll just kind of brighten up the eyeshadow colors. Is Tulle the next shade lighter in the cream stick foundation? I'd get the same color in powder. Tulle and cream are going to be similar, yes, if that's what you're asking. Oh, thank you. Honestly, this makeup makes it easy. I promise you. I also, little background on myself, I had no experience with makeup whatsoever. I was a huge tomboy growing up, so I learned how to do my makeup by using this brand. So that's why I feel like I'm so positive and passionate about it, because if it can make a tomboy like me feel like I can do this looking effortlessly, you can achieve the same thing. All you have to do is comment color match in the comments, and I will private message you a full recommendation so we get you started out on the right foot with the right products. Because half the battle, honestly, is picking the right colors, right? Or the right products for your skin. So if you have more dry skin, let me know. If you have more oily skin, etc. All right, lash primer first, and this is going to give us all the length. Okay, and a ton of hydration. And then we're going to go in with Twisted Mascara. And the Twisted Mascara is really, really cool because it has biotin, argan oil, and keratin infused in it. So it's actually helping your lashes grow while you wear it, which is really, really amazing. I'll take all the lash growth. Thank you. My link to my mom's look, if you go to RheaHopeBeauty.com and you click on looks and you type in Rhea Hope, all one word, all of the makeup looks I've ever done are going to be listed there with the product list, the link to the tutorial, and everything. And my mom's makeup tutorial is there as well if you want to see makeup on mature skin. All right, so now that I've done like one coat of that, now I'm going to go in with the smaller wand. Typically not on the skincare, no. Our specials are typically just on the makeup. Honestly, the skincare is so life-changing and incredible. They don't really ever need to do it on sale. It's worth every dang penny. But this month is honestly the biggest discount I've ever seen Unique do. It's 30%. Sorry, choking on my own spit. It's 30% savings. And that gets you any foundation, the brand new pressed powder, any primer, all the setting products. It's honestly incredible. You get so much. You get 6 full-size products with a love it guarantee and free shipping. If you want that deal, go to my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and then click on March Special. It's incredible. You'll be so excited when your goodies come in the mail. There's nothing like good makeup in the mail. Okay. So now that we have our lashes on, now it looks much more like normal. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our lips. I'm gonna use a lip liner from NYX. This is the color Natural to line our lips with this. All right, top and bottom. Okay, and once we have our lips lined, then we're going to go in with the lipstick Easy Street, which is just a good old nude. I don't want anything too crazy with a dark eye. But this color is honestly my favorite lip color just because it looks good on everyone. Super good. I know, it really does make my eyes look green. So that was the whole tutorial, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope that fulfilled all your green hopes and dreams. So again, I will be selecting one person that participated in the giveaway to win the brightening face mask. And if you missed it, all you have to do is head over to my Instagram, Rhea Hope, watch all the Instagram stories, and then go to the reel, which is the most recent post, watch it, and click XO in the comments. And I will be selecting one person for winning that amazing mask, the pot of gold mask. So make sure to shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Make sure to check out the March special. Is honestly like the best bang for your buck. Oh no, you need to get an Instagram. Get an Instagram, just follow me. Huh. But again, go to Instagram, go to the search, the little magnifying or whatever bar, type in Rhea Hope, all one word, and you'll see me right there. So I love you guys. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Comment color match if you need my help. All right, bye.